What if I told you that one of the biggest lies you've believed about staying healthy after 60 is something you practice every single day? For years, you've been told that walking is enough, that as long as you stay active and keep moving, your body will stay strong. Doctors repeat it, fitness magazines promote it, and even family members encourage it. But what if that advice is only half true? What if walking is helping your heart, but quietly allowing your muscles to weaken at the same time? Here's the reality most people never hear. After 60, your body begins losing muscle faster than it can rebuild it. This process, known as sarcopenia, doesn't happen overnight. It slowly reduces your strength, your balance, and your ability to move confidently. And the most dangerous part is that you don't notice it until every day. Tasks start feeling harder. Getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, or even maintaining balance becomes more difficult. Today, I'm going to show you what actually works. Not complicated gym routines, not heavy weights, but simple wall-based exercises that orthopedic specialists recommend to restore strength, stability, and independence. Because once you understand this, you'll never rely on walking alone again. Let's start by understanding what really happens inside your body after 60. Muscle loss is not just about appearance, it's about function. Your muscles are responsible for supporting your joints, maintaining balance, and allowing you to perform daily activities safely. When they weaken, everything else begins to suffer. Walking may keep you moving, but it does not challenge your muscles enough to maintain strength. Think about it this way. Your body adapts to the demands you place on it. If those demands are low, your body reduces its capacity. Walking on flat ground places minimal resistance on your muscles. Over time, they begin to shrink because they are no longer needed at higher levels. This is why many people who walk daily still experience weakness and instability. The solution is not to stop walking, it's to add targeted resistance. And that's exactly what these exercises provide. The first exercise most people ignore is also one of the most important for balance: wall-assisted side leg lifts. At first glance, it looks simple. You stand next to a wall and lift one leg slightly to the side, but this movement targets the hip stabilizers, muscles that are critical for keeping your body upright. Every time you stand, step, or shift your weight, these muscles work to prevent your body from collapsing sideways. When they weaken, your balance becomes unstable. This is why many falls occur, not because of weakness in the legs, but because of poor stabilization. By isolating these muscles, this exercise forces them to work in a way walking never does. Over time, this leads to better balance, more control, and reduced risk of falls. As you perform this movement, the key is control. Lift your legs slowly, keep your hips level, and avoid leaning. The moment you lean, you shift the work away from the target muscles. Hold the position briefly, then lower your leg with the same control. This slow, deliberate movement creates a stronger activation. It forces the muscle fibers to engage fully, improving strength and coordination at the same time. This is what makes it effective. With consistent practice, you'll notice small improvements. Standing feels steadier, walking feels more controlled. These changes may seem minor, but they are the foundation of independence. Now we move to a muscle group that determines how easily you can perform daily tasks: the hamstrings. These muscles run along the back of your thighs and are essential for standing, climbing, and bending. After 60, they weaken faster than most other muscles. Walking does not activate them enough to maintain strength. This is why targeted exercises are necessary. The wall hamstring press addresses this directly. By stretching and activating these muscles, you improve both flexibility and strength. This combination is essential for maintaining mobility. When performing this exercise, focus on the stretch. You should feel a gentle pull along the back of your leg, but no pain. This stretch improves blood flow and prepares the muscle for activation. Over time, this improves how your body absorbs force. Each step becomes smoother, reducing stress on your joints. This is why orthopedic specialists recommend it. It restores function in a safe and controlled way. Now let's talk about the posterior chain, the muscles responsible for bending and lifting. These include your glutes and hamstrings. When these weaken, your posture collapses and movement becomes unstable. This is where the wall hip hinge hold becomes important. It trains your body to move correctly, protecting your back and improving strength. As you hinge forward, your muscles engage to control the movement. This builds strength without placing stress on your joints. It also improves balance because your core must stabilize your body during the movement. Over time, this improves how you perform everyday tasks like bending or lifting. Movements become safer and more efficient. This reduces the risk of injury and increases confidence. Next, we move to the upper body. Many people forget that strength here is just as important. Weak upper body muscles affect posture and balance. The wall plank hold addresses this by activating your core and shoulders together. Now we move into one of the most overlooked areas of strength after 60, the upper body and core connection. Most people believe that leg strength alone determines mobility, but that's only part of the picture. Your ability to stay upright, maintain posture, and move safely depends heavily on how well your core and upper body work together. Every time you reach for something, push yourself up from a chair, or even stabilize your body while walking, these muscles are actively engaged. When they weaken, your posture begins to collapse forward, your shoulders round, your chest tightens, and your center of gravity shifts. This creates a chain reaction that increases pressure on your spine and reduces your balance. Over time, this makes simple movements feel harder and less controlled. This is exactly why so many people who walk daily still struggle with posture and stability. Walking does not challenge these muscles in a meaningful way. They are not required to hold tension or support your body under load. This is where targeted activation becomes essential, because without it, the decline continues silently. The wall plank hold directly addresses this issue by forcing your body to stabilize itself against resistance. When you place your forearms against the wall and step your feet back, your body forms a straight line. In this position, your core muscles must engage to prevent your hips from sagging, while your shoulders and upper back work to support your weight. This is not a passive movement, it is a full body activation. Every second you hold this position, your muscles are learning to coordinate and support your structure. This is what makes it so effective. Unlike walking, which allows your body to relax between steps, the wall plank hold creates continuous tension. This tension strengthens the muscles responsible for posture and stability. Over time, this leads to a more upright position, reduced strain on your joints, and improved balance. It may feel challenging at first, but that challenge is exactly what your body needs to adapt and improve. As you continue holding the wall plank, something important begins to happen internally. Your deep stabilizing muscles, the ones that are rarely activated during daily movement, start to engage. These muscles run along your spine and play a critical role in maintaining alignment. When they are weak, your body relies on larger, less efficient muscles to compensate. This leads to fatigue, discomfort, and poor movement patterns. But when these stabilizers become stronger, everything changes. Your movements become smoother, your posture improves, and your body requires less effort to stay upright. This is why the wall plank hold is often used in rehabilitation settings. It rebuilds strength from the inside out, creating a stable foundation for all other movements. Over time, this stability reduces your risk of falls and allows you to move with greater confidence. Another benefit of this exercise is its impact on breathing. When your posture improves, your chest opens and your lungs have more space to expand. This allows you to take deeper, more efficient breaths. Oxygen delivery improves, which supports muscle function and overall health. Many people don't realize that poor posture can actually limit breathing capacity. This creates a cycle where reduced oxygen leads to fatigue, and fatigue leads to less movement. By strengthening your core and improving alignment, you break that cycle. This is why such a simple movement can have such a wide-ranging impact on your body. It's not just about strength, it's about function. Now we move to one of the most important lower body movements, the wall-supported squat. This exercise targets your quadriceps, glutes, and calves, which are essential for everyday activities like standing, climbing stairs, and maintaining balance. Unlike walking, which provides minimal resistance, the squat forces these muscles to work against your body weight. This creates the tension needed to build strength. As you lower yourself against the wall, your muscles engage to control the movement. This controlled descent is where the real benefit occurs. It trains your body to handle load safely, which is exactly what daily life demands. Over time, this improves your ability to move confidently and reduces the risk of injury. The holding phase of the squat is what makes it especially powerful. When you pause in the lowered position, your muscles are forced to maintain tension. This sustained effort stimulates muscle growth and improves endurance. It also places gentle stress on your bones, which is essential for maintaining bone density after 60. Without this type of stress, bones become weaker over time. This is something walking alone cannot provide. By incorporating this movement, you are not only strengthening your muscles but also protecting your skeletal system. This is a critical factor in preventing fractures and maintaining independence as you age. As your strength improves, you can begin to shift more weight onto one leg. This progression challenges your balance and coordination in a way that mimics real-life situations. Every step you take requires you to support your body on one leg, even if only briefly. Training this ability directly improves your stability. It teaches your body how to respond to shifts in weight and maintain control. This is especially important for preventing falls, which are one of the leading causes of injury after 60. By practicing controlled, single-leg support, you prepare your body for these everyday challenges. One of the most important principles to understand is that consistency matters more than intensity. You don't need to perform these exercises perfectly or push yourself to exhaustion. What matters is showing up and practicing regularly. Your body adapts over time, small improvements build on each other, creating lasting change. Skipping days or performing exercises inconsistently slows this process. But when you commit to a routine, even a simple one, your body responds. Strength increases, balance improves, and movements become more natural. This is how long-term progress is achieved. Over time, the benefits of these exercises extend beyond physical strength. You begin to feel more confident in your movements. Tasks that once felt difficult become easier. This confidence encourages you to stay active, which further supports your health. It creates a positive cycle. Improved strength leads to more movement, and more movement leads to better overall function. This is the opposite of what happens when decline is ignored. Instead of losing ability, you maintain and even regain it. This is why targeted exercise is so powerful. It changes the direction of aging. At the end of the day, your body is designed to adapt. Even after 60, it has the ability to become stronger, more stable, and more capable. But it needs the right stimulus. Walking alone is not enough to provide that. These simple wall-based exercises offer something walking cannot: targeted resistance, controlled movement, and full body activation. They address the root causes of weakness and instability, not just the symptoms. The choice is simple. You can continue relying on habits that are only partially effective, or you can take control and give your body what it truly needs, because the difference between independence and limitation often comes down to the actions you take today.